Welcome to the Ventilation Album Volume 1, my album, the greatest album ever, not only because of the music, but also because we've gathered the hottest and the most happening artists right about now in the South African music industry, in this genre that's basically taking over the youth, which is like hip-hop. And we've all gathered its initiative basically to reach out to our masses and to reach out to the people that support us. We want to take you, the listener, the supporter, we want to take you through the making of the album. You're going to meet some of your favorite artists, get to know them more, you know what I'm saying? And also, support local hip-hop, support local artists. Let's build it so it becomes global. Ventilation Volume 1, that's my album, but it's our initiative. Peace.
My name is Nothende Madumo.
I'm Gully. Watch out for me on Slick's Mixtape, The Ventilation.
Yo, what's up? This is Cash Money, aka Hoodlum. You can catch me on the Ventilation Mixtape. My boy Slikour, you dig?
Hi, this is Mpo from the Fresh Breakfast Show. Look out for me on Phantom Slick's Ventilation Mixtape Volume 1.
This is RJ Benjamin. Please check out my song called These Girls with Phantom Slick on his new album called Ventilation Mixtape 1.
Yeah, what's up, man? This is Jabba Man out here at the committee, whatever. Hey, forget that. You hang out with me. Check out our track that's coming on just now on the Phantom Slick Ventilation Mixtape, baby. It's too crazy.
What's up, my people? Are they gonna answer me?
Hey, what's up? I'm Bobby Malloy, and you can catch me on Phantom Slick's Ventilation Mixtape.
Yo, what's up? This is Chris. Look out for me on Slick's Ventilation Mixtape Volume 1.
Okay, Gaza and Laser, Deep Level, Hidden Force. Yeah, man. Check us out on the Ventilation Mixtape.
Sure, it's Pro, the one who's not a kid no more. Yeah, it's the Saudi Westerns. Phantom Slick's Mixtape is out, you know. Said ventilation shit, so go get yourself a copy. One love.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Zubs, the last letter. Catch me dropping an ill verse on Phantom Slick's Ventilation Mixtape, baby. Boom.
I got people like Wicked, Salvin, Amo, Notende, that's Tantra Frequency, Double HP on it. I got Bobby Malloy, I got David Gao, I got Pro Kid, I got Zabs, I got dudes from Hidden Force, I got dudes from Zulu Mob, you know, I got RJ, I got Black Rabbit, you know, it's just entertainers, it's just music basically, you know.
Hey, dumelang ko hi, ko kishini ko dining room. My name is Chabzin van Klipsen, aka Infa, aka Infa Dizzle. Check me out on Phantom Slicker Ventilation Mixtape Volume 1.
David Cow. Look out for Phantom Slick's Mixtape CD. I don't know why they still call them mixtapes. Mix CD Ventilation Room.
Check out Tantra Frequency on a song called Koala on Slick's Ventilation Album, Volume 1. That's what I'm gonna producer that shit.
No sampling on it.
No sampling, no nothing. If not, check I'm drink Jack Daniels. That's what he likes drinking. No, they're trying to frequency, but then this check on Slick's Ventilation Album Volume 1.
Frequency, baby!
Yo, Fede Uze, to Krunagel on Fete. Look out for me on Phantom Slick's Ventilation Volume 1. The track is called Shine On.
When I shine, you shine, and your pain is mine. So I honor my Slick Ventilation Volume 1.
Artists were chosen in Ventilation. It was basically like artists, basically young artists. Most of us are young in the album, basically. Artists that basically want to have administrative control over the creative stuff. At the end of the day, it's people that are young, the future of tomorrow's entertainment, you know. So that's why we separated it from radio. We looked at also like entertainment as a whole, and also just as musos basically. And what we just got them on one album called Ventilation. And what we're trying to say is that like in the next 5 to 10 years from now, you know, people are gonna look back and say, you know what, those artists or those guys, this is what they did to the industry, and this is what they've done for the industry, for basically the black market as a whole also, you know. So I've gotten them all on one album because they represent more than just being artists, but they represent the revolution and the evolution basically that's happening with artists saying that, look, we're becoming independent now, we're taking care of our own stuff, and this is how far our game is, and this is where our objectives are.
Kwavele mazuluka kalama bonaka tabuke Zulu, washum kuku, yimpi, akusika magwala, kusela mabuto, hold the mic like it's a Zulu spear, and pull me dude. Blah! Zulu mob izinja la. Check out for the track on the Ventilation mixtape, got Slikour. Ah,
yeah. Izinja la, 2005, baby.
Izinja.
Yeah, 1804, Orlando, Desdemona.
Inshallah.
Tela ndiyamthilela ndiyabona ndiyasididizela philela ndiyansizela ndiyantshela ukuqhebela kulo mhlaba ngibethekile kulo mhlaba ngichanekile kulo mhlaba ngisokolile kulo mhlaba ndirhuzukile biza ngizirhwekhwethile inyawo ziqaqambile umsebenzi ngiwutingile nobhasi ngibakhinyile zonke into ngisenzile inkonzo ndiyihambile bhayibhile ngiyifundile nothixo ngimthandazile sathane ungihendile edolophini ngiqhekezile emapolisa ngibambile ejail ngilalile bazali bangiyalile imithetho ngiyophulile khaya bangixosile estrateni ngilalile bantu ngibahluphile izandla ndisikhongozile imigqomo ngivulile kule mizi nginqonqozile themba ngilibambile umzamo ngiwuzamile qhatso ngilufezile kodwa still ngilambile mene the album is out bada bing /Galo we building it go buy the album Phantom Slikour Ventilation Mixtape Vol.1 it's out go get it trust me you're not gonna be disappointed because this is what we do for a living.
I never really chose producers, you know, I just got like music from a lot of producers, you know, from Crooner, Hoodlum, Omen, Semitone, Dome, you know, and just by like sitting and listening to the music, I just went with what really flows with me well, you know, so it wasn't really me just sitting and choosing producers, but it was stuff that I had gotten from people that I'd spoken to, or just generally people that are like, yo man, check this out, you know. And I got all that stuff, and I sat down, and what felt easy to flow on worked for me, you know. So I never really sat down and made a calculated decision that this is where I'm going, basically, with the album, or these are the people I'm choosing. But it was about what I wanted for the album that made me choose certain beats, and by the time the album is done, it's like I chose certain producers, but it's more like choosing certain music to get a certain feel, basically, you know.
It's hardly known as Dome. Domestic violence, Muda fuck, probably my mother. Yeah. Alright, it buzz me stuff. Alright, I'm a producer for Ventilation. I'm finna. Apparently it's hard. I haven't heard the tracks yet, but my tracks are hard always. So if you're not gonna take it up for him, rather pick it up for me. Because you know I always got that crack. You know, that smack. You know, that shit that's better than your best weed.
What's up? You're chilling with Semitone, Sneeze, Dubneezy. Catch us on the Phantom Slikour Ventilation Mixtape Vol.1. Only new experiences, baby. Catch us on the CD and the DVD.
Ventilation is an initiative basically that like I've decided to put together and bring forth like young youth basically that are making some sort of impact, because basically if they go buy like a Scotter Cam CD, a Pro Kid CD, a Double HP CD, basically you're a brand. So what we're trying to approach with Ventilation, we're trying to bring that brand awareness of the artist. Hence we've taken an independent approach with regards to the market and where we want to take the music. Basically what we want to do, we want you to go buy a Ventilation CD, a Scotter Cam CD, a Pro Kid CD, a Double HP CD, a Selvin CD, and come to us tomorrow and say, I supported you. And when you saying that, basically we'll agree with you, because you've basically probably like bought a CD which we get 80%, but at the moment when you go buy a Scotter Cam CD or whatever, or in one of these artist CDs, we're getting like 8%. So if a supporter comes and says, we supported Scotter Cam, and you haven't really supported the artist, unfortunately, you know, it's just in a reputation, looking good, you've supported them, but then you haven't really supported the artist, you've supported the record company. So what we're trying to do with Ventilation, we're trying to empower ourselves basically by saying that let us record an album where if someone goes and buys a Ventilation album, they've supported us directly. Now, I believe and I'm hoping and I'm praying that with this trend, all the other artists that I've worked with will follow that trend, that, you know, with our money, you know, start like this, all that drugs that people waste money on, that artists waste money on, you know, drugs and all the other stuff, that's extravagant stuff that we waste money on. We put that aside to start building ourselves. So when people say, I supported you, and you come with the CD, I sign a CD that you really did support me for, you know. So it's only fair that, you know, we had to make Ventilation an excellent album, not an okay album, an excellent album, so you get value when you're sitting at home and you're like, you know what, dudes really did work to make the album work. So there was nothing here that was done half-heartedly. It's because from an artist's perspective, from an entrepreneur's perspective, I believe that, you know, if you buying my stuff, it shouldn't be stuff that you're gonna want to return. And if you're buying it, I should be getting what I worked for, you know what I'm saying? So we empowering ourselves. We got young black producers doing their own thing here, you know. We got young black people who own their own studios, you know, and it's not really a black thing, but it's youth more than anything empowering themselves. I'm young, I'm doing my own album at the end of the day, you know, and we running independent, we selling our own albums, you know. So all this is really black. We're not black enough to be empowered by some black empowerment companies, but if we don't sit as brothers and be like, let's empower ourselves, then we're gonna be broke forever, you know. We're gonna be yapping all this on the time, we're rapping, keeping it real, doing whatever, but we're not gonna get any money, you know. We're gonna be famous, but we're not gonna get any money. So what we're saying, let's empower ourselves, let's put money in our pockets, let's give our fans, the people that support us, something good. There's no point me like making $1 million with the Ventilation money, going to buy drugs, you know what I'm saying, and not building this thing, you know what I'm saying. So that's what Ventilation is about. Ventilation is about empowerment. Hence I could have gone anywhere, but I came back to my neighborhood, you know. Brothers have got a little setup. I could have gone to a bigger studio because, you know, chances are I know people, but it's only right for me to give money back to my hood, where I come from, because they nurtured me, they built me, everything else. So they came after me. It's only right for me to give money back to them if that's the case. It's only right for me to work with the other artists that I sit down and we saying, how are we gonna make this thing work? You know, unfortunately I couldn't get everybody, but then it's only right that we build each other, you know what I'm saying? Because other than that, it's just some fake keep it real stuff that we doing this thing for real, because we're not keeping it real, we just real, you know what I'm saying? We need the money, not the deal. Today, we're having Ventilation Volume 1 with the Phantom Slikour. Yes, Phantom Slikour, popularly known from the group Squatter Camp. It is day something we're recording again today. And this special song features the young man buzzing right about now called Pro Kid. And the other man that's a bit older than both of us called Zubs. And it has a special, beautiful sister, my sister, your sister, and sister. Man, she's a damn hot sister. Man, if she was a guy, I'd call her a hot dog. But if I called her a hot bitch, I'd be arrested for saying the wrong things. I'd like to introduce the woman who's doing the chorus. Papi! Hello! Plus, on top of that, of course, I've got the A-team. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, alright then, semitone.
Alright, so I'm working with Slick for the first time, but this song we've kind of played around with before, and one of the main problems with working with a guy like him is that he likes to talk a lot. So we just end up talking and never really singing or putting anything down. So we're hopefully gonna get this done today.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes.
You promise?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna get this done today. He says I don't know, but I'm not. No, I don't mean have a conversation with me. Right.
Alright.
Right.
Papi. I don't know where I met Papi, but the point is, wherever I met Papi, we just were cool, you know. She was talking a lot, I was talking a lot, because apparently I do talk a lot. But at the end of the day, you know, I never knew that like one day she could even sing. So, you know, she told me that she does sing. And I was like, hey, why not get Pabi into it also, you know? So working with her once again, it was the second time I called her around. We had a lot of conversation and we talked more than we recorded. But I think by the time we had the chorus done, the chorus was beautiful. I mean, she's the type of person who's also very energetic, you know. I mean, if you tired, she comes in the studio with all her energy and even her ideas. It just makes you just get up and be motivated, you know. She's a person that listens, you know. She's not always on some this and a third, but she listens and tries things out, and she also does her own thing at the same time.
Well, actually, if there's one thing that's really past me, is you putting me in a tube. It's like you're testing me.
Pabi, dope vocalist, obviously Zabs, you know. He's a king of, you know, grimy, and Slick came through on that conscious tip as usual, you know. I'm still that arrogant motherfucker, you know.
I think the combination is ridiculous, you know. Pro Kid, we all know Pro Kid's got those hot punchlines, you know. He's burning up the streets right now, so he brings that whole, you know, he brings the punches to the guts on the track. You know what I'm saying? Pabi, I mean, you know, you can hear from the voice alone, you know, she's definitely got soul. Her voice is sultry, it's smooth. And I mean, you know, Pabi's been nice. She's been nice for a while. I don't need to tell you about her. You know her, you know. And Phantom Slick, man, is his mixtape, Ventilation. This guy, if he feels confident enough to put out a whole mixtape, then clearly he's dope. You know what I mean? So he brings his experience into the game, he brings his heart into the game, and he rips his heart out to people. You know what I mean? And that's what I love, you know. That's the kind of you know, creativity I like. People that dig deep, rip it out, and it comes together beautifully on the track. Just like Chris Jones, believe in the Christ, I believe in the might. The song is beautiful, you know. It's got a nice beat to it. The beat's got some nice little strings that cut deep. You know, it's a beautiful interpretation of the theme. Slick is the one who gave us the theme. Basically, he called me and Pro Kid and he says, "Yo, this is what the song is gonna be about." You know, so we sat there by their old spot, by the Bing's old spot, and we basically started writing down the track there. I like the theme of the joint. The theme of the track is basically, yo, you know, it's not as easy as what it seems to be, you know, to most cats, and it's not just all peaches and cream. It can get rough. You know, all we want to do as MCs is fly, but cats just want to clip your wings and prevent you from flying. You know what I mean? So basically, what my verse talks about is just that. You know, it's like, yo, man, cats don't have any idea about Zab's the last letter at all. If you knew, y'all wouldn't even. You wonder why I got the pen and the pad right now in my hand. You know, but it's a good song.
You know, the thing with studio work is that it can be very intimidating, especially if it isn't the number one thing that you do. But it's been a lot of fun because the crew have all just been so supportive and amazing, and Slick is one of the smartest writers. Like, we came up with all of this stuff really quick and off the cuff, so I'm hoping it does well. Slick, my angel, sweetheart, I hope it goes so far for you, and I'm glad I could have been part of the process.
I don't have much depth, you know, into this work. Slikour pelile, took me Shelly Vesniana, man, you know. I rocked up me, Zabs, and him in one joint. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Vans. That's what the chorus to say.
Okay, well, working on Ventilation for me, my first and I suppose my only and truest thoughts would be the fact that it's an honor, you know. Phantom Slick is one of my favorite Squatter Camp members, you know. I feel like it's always good to work with the camp cats because the camp cats have been working for years. And Phantom Slick especially, I've been trying to work with for a long time, years and years. So I'm glad it's finally happened. And it's a banging joint that he put me on too, so it's a beautiful thing.
Telapansi ulale, natingeni man. Some 40 style song, hip hop rock and roll. I shall slip the most, la bagus the belly holes. Hidden boss is sinjala, my man is slick alarm. Say keep a last and senzela, osa soka ika. Bamba fair, bamba fair. Nabana ipumi, it's voicing my chest.
Yeah, we're doing a track called Izinja. It's us, and then okay, Michael's Hidden Force Deep Level, and then Slick himself, and then we also have Who's these other guys?
Zulu Mob. We got Zulu Mob.
Yeah, then we have them.
Then we got My Man.
Oh, and then My Man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's a hot song. Yeah, man, it's tight. It's Slick as an artist. It's sharp. We've always wanted to work with him there from way back, and finally we do. I think he lets you have the freedom, everything. Tracking, he doesn't say, I'm not so this is gonna limit you like this and like that, it was great working with him, man.
As an individual, he's a very cut person. Slick doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he's ambitious, he's successful, so we don't hang out with people like How's our little are terrible twins?
Tigo, Zaza, Ventilation Volume 1.
Many is out, go get a copy.
Oh, yeah. Zoom up, baby.
Phantom Slikour. Knowing him personally, between me and him, like there's a bond. It's not just about the music only, there's brotherhood. Sure. The guy gave me a place to stay to start with, and then he's done a lot, not only for me, even like for the whole hip-hop environment. This is what he believed in, this is what he works for, this is what he lives, this is what he's about.
Slick is up on us boys, we gotta look out and shit, work with each other. This thing of an artist working alone and shit ain't gonna survive. You need other heads so that you combine it.
Slick is more of a laid back, slow type of rapper, flow side, lazy flow side.
It comes to Zulu Mob, I think Amajita, they've actually sat down and thought of what they wanted to do, what they believe in. So I think they're really dedicated despite what other people say or no matter what.
Get a cat like My Man, with some closer tip, smooth kind of tip like that. But then he has that for my hand, which is on the closer level.
Hidden Force, Amachita now, or Sekasi. So now they're keeping it real now always. Like there's just energy everywhere, Amachita. They're really pushing, they're really giving it their best.
No, so Semitone is the ish.
It's the ish, man. They know how to make beats. So it's on their full potential they have as an artist.
Personally, I've always wanted to rhyme on a semitone beat, and I'm glad that it's happening now. So semitone is gonna blow.
I think working with semitone was more of a. It's tight. It's for a rapper myself, one of the tightest things to happen. Better yet, coming to check what they produced for before Semitone came to produce more. If we were overseas, we came up on our own tip with our own underground rap. It's more working with Utrin. It's more damn, now I'm gonna work with Dr. Dre. It's the feeling an international MC would feel coming to work with Dr. Dre. So lezi Semitone zahobuza manje zenza mawazo.
Mina akusizi ukuthi amajita ansuye Bentlek yabo sengibeka ngesikasi file yabo atope Bentlek
Semitone bafethu jealous star now uyabona ngenile umoya ngenile club song ngeni siyavuma siyalahlela le number zonke. And now we did a song called Izinjala on Phantom Slikour Ventilation Mixtape, and still these guys are delivering. Jealous down bafethu unsampled. We should be proud as South Africans. We can actually make things on our own without sampling anything. I think they are the only guys that are doing quality, unsampled production.
As a spokesperson of TF, that means they're fucks. That means they're faggots. Don't you frequent?
Nah, man, I just usually have beats lying around, and Slick came over, and he said he wanted beats, I was like, dude, I got this one beat, because actually I was saving beats for Wicked's album, because I don't just make beats. I'm not a beat maker. It's not true, man. I'm not a beat maker, you know what I mean? It's just I don't make beats just for having beats lying around, so Slick came through, and he chose that beat, and then and it was like, yo, he needs a couple of cats on the track, whatever. So I was like, yeah, man, just bring the cats over and we'll lace it.
What do you think of Slick as an MC?
Can we move to the next question? No, man. Seriously, I think Slick is nice. He's cool as a person, as a businessman. You know. He took out snares a while back. It was nice.
What do you think of Slick as an MC?
Whack.
Come on.
No. Slick is a whack MC. He's a tight businessman.
And a hard worker. As an artistic MC,
I can name a couple of cats that can take him out, you know. Like me, so I'm a whacker. I'm a whacker.
Let's just say ufake Slick no go just flat ngadlala so quite. Mara yazi ukuthi umeqala uSlick wakhipha usnares out and bengijabulile that day. Wamfithiza uSlick took us snares.
I think he's tight. He's versatile. That's one thing about him. He doesn't have a typical flow. Like this is Slick on this beat. Like you know, like you can hear Eminem a mile away. Slick is different on each and everything that he does.
Manje entrepreneur, hardworking human being. Begin top manje uyiflop.
Awabisha ama metaphor uklep so. Nanyewenza mabita kafuthi keep ama metaphor. Could not be a better lineup. There's myself. My album's coming out, by the way.
Wicked album is coming out.
There's myself, there's Mr. Salvin, Amu, Slick, Double HP, and Flav. And then, yeah, I think there isn't a better combination. That is like, let's say hip hop all stars on one track. That's the joint. Not because it's produced by album, but just because the lineup is tops, my man.
Nyazo Double HP, Kona, Nyamnganya, Wicked, Flava. Who else? Besides those?
Actually, that's true. It's a very tight lineup. Yeah, how I feel about the cats is like, look, man. Me, I'll respect you if you say what you want to say, you know? And because if you sound fake, if you say fake shit, I can tell. This motherfucker's lying. Me, I talk about having nice things because I do have nice things. And it's not a lie. You know, I do spend my money on nice things. And I do charge cats so I can get those nice things, you know? And then those same cats go around and dissing me, but they paid me to have those nice things. Oh, I was just basically those producers who just don't give a fuck. Do what you do, but do it right.
And make money.
And yeah, and
I don't do
make money. Salvin, shut up, it's mine too.
No, I don't do it.
You've been on TV, man.
Just say don't
do it right. Just don't give a fuck.
Who is the godfather of hip hop?
The veteran.
As a producer, Ammunition is very contemporary. He does talk contemporary hip hop and very musical. Yeah. Look, I'm a beat like Amo. You wouldn't say, yo, this is a typical Amo beat. Except for crank. You know, but like they're quality, you know. Yeah. The Peter Tennant, you know, I love him because he thinks versatility, you know, grown, he knows music. He's made us listen or learn other musical elements to lie when you listen to a beat, you know, you know. So him being a producer and all that stuff, I respect him for that. I think it's tight. He's got a great future.
It's music
in it.
You know what I mean? It's music, and what gets me is.
And if you've been counting,
when my man,
if you've been counting,
I'm chayvela. My man, sihlale sidlala ama viral wami, ne. Uzwe zonke lengoma ozithanda is hip hop. Naye u the game. My man, ama sample zonke lezi.
To the game. My man, aka the game. If you count 90%
of American music is samples.
Okay, ventilate.